Hi, welcome to CEO Meets. My name's Pip Wilkins. I'm the Chief Executive of the BFA, and I'm really delighted today to be joined by Joe Stone from Puddle. So Joe, the first question we always ask is what do you do? Talk to us about Puddle.
Well, at Puddle, we teach babies and children to swim. It's as simple as that. We have about 25,000 customers swim with us each week. So yeah, we teach children to swim.
Fantastic. Now, I know that you've been building pools, not just yourself, but some of your franchisees, which is something that not all swimming schools do. So talk to us a bit about how that works.
So we have 2 or 3 franchisees who've built their own pools, and that's gone very, very successfully. But in 2020, just before the pandemic, great timing, we signed the lease on our very first kind of company-owned pool, and that's for our local area, which we still own. And yeah, it's going from strength to strength. It was finally, we started the build in December 2020 and launched the first pool in 2021 in July last year. We've now got 700 or 800, well, 800 customers swimming there each week. Total cost around about 700,000. Yeah, it's really working really well. It's bespoke for the children swimming, so it's got all the things that you need for that age swimming group for when they're swimming. So for example, it's nice and cozy on the floor, there's underfloor heating throughout. It's got baby changing suites in every of the changing rooms. It's all individual. The whole filtration system is state of the art. It's really clean, much cleaner than a standard swimming pool, if that's possible. And it's just really easy to maintain for our staff, because they're moving over to facilities management. It's something different for them, so we've made it as simple as possible, as well as using technology as much as possible in the plant room. It's just really simple to do all the things that you need to do when you're running a pool, and it's really easy to maintain and cost efficient and energy efficient as well.
And how has that made it better for your franchisees? Because I know one of the biggest challenges in your sector was always, access to pool time. So obviously it makes it a lot better for franchisees, but
yeah, it makes the business so much more sustainable. The franchisees will, the pools that we've got so far, they've got the sustainability of the future. They're in control of the lessons. There's no way that a franchisee could launch with 700 or 800 customers in a week at any other pool other than their own, because the availability just wouldn't be there. And then longer term, they've got that consistency, knowing that it's there for them to use. And they can maintain it.
So let's talk about your franchisees for a moment. What sort of caliber of franchisee are you looking for? Is it all about somebody that can build a pool from the outset, or can they access the network in the sort of traditional way and build towards having a pool?
It's both, yeah. We would very much like to hear from franchisees who are interested in starting with a pool straight away, but also we can accommodate both ways. So franchisees typically come in and start hiring from pools from day one, and that's still very much still an option. In terms of the background of franchisees, we have all sorts of different backgrounds coming in, all sorts of professional backgrounds: teachers, midwives, lawyers, accountants, you name it. We've probably got it there.
Really broad cross-section. So what are the key attributes you're looking for then in a franchisee?
Determination and just making sure that they can follow the model, obviously, but above all, they've got to share our values. So we've articulated our values we used our network to help us do that, but we want everybody to act in the same way and behave in the same way, and it's more important for us to have the partners who share those same values than pretty much anything else. And most things you can learn, but the values are quite difficult to teach somebody, so they have to come in with that.
We are absolutely seeing that more and more in franchise networks now. So talk to us about what your key values are.
Well, the acronym is EXPERT, so it's all about having high expectations, exceeding expectations, being professional, enterprising, having respect and trust. And respect is a really, really important word for us across our network. I'd like to think that our franchisees think that we respect them, and we respect our customers as well, and respect the children in the way we do our lessons as well. We push the lessons are individually tailored to the children, so it's respecting those child and those parents' wishes. As to, obviously the teachers are well trained to push the children as much as possible, but it's respecting everybody, which is really, really important to us, and having the highest standards, so being professional. So everything we've done, we've always done it to the absolute, the best we could do, and the best anybody could do. You know, the pool is just top notch. You can't get any better than that, the one that we've got, and that's the same as the lessons and everything. So
no, yeah. I was very, very jealous, as I said to you a moment ago, when my colleague came up and had a look around, and he was like, "You've got to see this."
Yeah, no, you must come and see it.
Definitely. So talk to me a bit about what your plans are for the next sort of 12 to 18 months.
So yeah, we're looking at different ways of supporting our franchisees, identifying what their shared needs might be, in terms of getting them ready to be facilities managers, because that's not a skill that most of them will have at the moment. So it's helping them get to that stage, so that in the future they are ready for managing and owning their own pools, which in turn will make their businesses so much more sustainable.
So another whole operations manual you need to write.
And that's basically what we're working on at the moment, is documenting what's going on at Barron's Quay and what's working, what could be better. It's what we do all the while. We're always trying to make things better, responding to feedback and making things even more efficient, using technology as much as possible.
And you absolutely can't do it as well as you can yourself, to be able to say this.
No, you need to use the experts, and we've very much got a team of experts of facilities managers and solicitors, accountants, property agents, things like that, to get us on the track to get the next lot of pools in place.
Fantastic. Now I have one final question for you. I ask everybody, if you could give somebody a top tip if they were looking to buy into a franchise, what would your top tip be?
Well, certainly make sure that they've got the same values as what you have, and it's got to be something that you have, something excites you about what that product is. So being passionate, I suppose, which is, I don't like that word, but I think you need to have something you like about what the product is and believe in it, and speak to the franchisees who are already in the model and see if they're liking it, because if they're liking it and you've got similar values to them, there's a good chance that it will suit you. So.
Fantastic. Jo, thank you so much. That was brilliant. Really nice to talk to you and find out a lot more.
Thank you very much.